We often struggle to change our lives because the brain provides a chemical reward for our goals long before we've actually achieved them. This creates a specific archetype, the perpetual dreamer. These are people with high intellect and grand visions who spend years in the same place, despite having a clear plan for a different life. Psychology suggests this isn't a lack of ambition, but a biological trap. The mind has difficulty distinguishing between the vivid visualization of a goal and the physical act of reaching it. Imagining success in detail releases dopamine. Feeling the satisfaction now creates a false sense of progress. This premature release erodes the urgency to act. Satisfied by thought alone, the brain sees actual work as redundant. This sense of achievement keeps the dreamer trapped at the starting line. It is a state where the imagination provides enough comfort to make real-world effort feel unnecessary. Many people stuck in this cycle believe they are being responsible. They spend hundreds of hours researching and refining a plan, convinced they are preparing for the right moment to start. In reality, this constant planning often serves as a shield for the ego. It protects a fragile self-image from the risk of being tested in the real world. As long as the dream stays in the planning phase, it remains perfect. Attempting the goal and failing would force a confrontation with personal limits, so the dreamer chooses the safety of the drawing board. This delay is often fueled by the belief that one must feel ready before beginning. We wait for a surge of motivation or a sense of total preparation that never seems to arrive. However, readiness is a byproduct of momentum, not a prerequisite for it. Physical action must occur first to generate the psychological state of motivation. Waiting for the perfect moment ensures that moment never comes. By prioritizing the protection of the ego over the discomfort of starting, progress remains impossible. Overanalyzing every variable and potential obstacle before taking a single step carries a severe cognitive cost. This mental simulation of every outcome drains the brain's finite energy reserves. The dreamer is working, but all that work is internal. By time it's time to act, the dreamer is already mentally exhausted. The energy needed for execution has already been spent on overthinking. Beyond exhaustion, there is a deeper barrier: identity misalignment. This is the invisible wall that blocks even the most detailed plans. The brain resists actions that contradict how a person sees themselves. If the internal narrative is, "I never finish what I start," the mind will actively work to sabotage any behavior that suggests otherwise. Meaningful progress requires a shift in who you believe you are. The brain often interprets this shift as a threat to its existing identity, leading it to favor the safety of the status quo. The dreamer becomes stuck in a loop, physically tired from thinking about the work, and psychologically blocked by a brain that views change as a danger. Staying attached to potential is a way to avoid the often dull and uncomfortable nature of real effort. Talking about what we could be feels better than facing who we currently are. Talking about big dreams is exciting and creates an immediate sense of possibility, but real progress is repetitive, slow, and lacks that initial thrill. To break the cycle, you must lower the stakes. Stop focusing on the massive end goal and commit only to the smallest, most repetitive task you can complete today. You bridge the identity gap by providing the brain with evidence. You become a disciplined person by performing one disciplined act, rather than waiting for your identity to change on its own. Another practical step is to stop sharing your goals with others. Silence starves the brain of premature satisfaction, forcing you to seek that sense of achievement through actual effort instead of conversation. Moving from imagination to reality requires the ability to act even when the mind resists the discomfort of change. Turning potential into progress is a matter of choosing the work over the dream. For more strategies on mastering your mind, subscribe to Gistway.